Hello and welcome to this video. So in today's episode, we are going to be talking about how to add gradient in Canva text. And if you're wondering, well, what's gradient? It's when you see text that kind of has a variety of color to it. And it's really unique. It's a lot of fun to create. And I hope you find this helpful and you discover that it's not difficult. And this is something that you can absolutely do. So I hope you'll test it out and play around with this. All right, so let's dive in. Before we do though, I want you to be sure to hit that bell and subscribe because I publish a new episode every Thursday. And I always include a free download. And in this one, today I'm going to offer my 15 favorite Canva templates. So if you find designing social posts in Canva a time suck, maybe you want to, work on actually designing like the gradient, like we're talking about, more than having to create the template from scratch. So you could start with a template that is already there, and then you could add the gradient text to that. So even with all of these post templates that I share in this download, you could actually use the tips that I'm teaching you today. And these post templates include carousels, quotes, infographics, promotional posts, and faceless reels. I am a true believer that time is money, and when you can save time, it just naturally is going to make you more money, especially as a solopreneur. So also I want to point out that each of these designs in this free download was actually created by a Canva creator. They are all 100% customizable, okay? So these can easily be adapted to work for your brand. Also, in this free download, I have included my current Instagram posting plan, plus a video tutorial that will actually guide you with quick tips for easily making these templates your own. And the link is there at the bottom of the screen, but I'll also drop it down below this video so you can grab it there as well. All right. Now, in case we've not met, I'm Kathy Schneider, and I have been an online entrepreneur since 2001, helping solopreneurs elevate your game with streamlined workflows and organized habits. I do this so you can maximize your productivity because I am all about helping you spend more time doing the things you enjoy with the people you love and not working every free minute of your day. All right, so let's jump over to my computer and inside my Canva account, and I'm going to just take you by the hand and show you how to add gradient in Canva text. This is going to be so much fun. All right, the first thing you want to do, we're inside my Canva account. The first thing, of course, you're going to create a design. For this example, I'm not going to use a template, but like I say, this can easily be used with a template as well. All right, so don't feel like you've got to start from scratch. But I think in this example, I don't want to get like sidetracked and off on helping you design things that don't have to do with the gradient. I want to make sure we stay point on, so let's just start with creating design, and we'll go to my favorite, which is the Instagram portrait post. That's 1080 by 1350. By the way, if you're using Instagram for your business, this is definitely the size of the post that you want to be using at the time of this recording anyway. All right, so we've got our blank canvas here. We can literally create anything we want. The first thing you're going to do is over here on the left, you're going to click on the apps little icon here. And then when that opens up here at the top, once you have created or used the app, you can click your apps and it'll show up here, okay? It's this one right here. But when you've not used it yet, you're going to just simply type gradient, okay? So you're going to type the word type gradient. And that's where this little app here will show up, and you're going to click on that app. And then it's going to open and it's going to look like this. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to pull this out for now so that you can see it a little bit better. And I'm just going to you're going to type in the text that you want to turn into the multiple colors of the gradient. Okay, so I'm going to do what's your vision? We'll use that. Then down here in the fonts, you're going to select a font or type it in. I'm going to type in one that is actually my brand font, so Poppins. Okay, go back. So now you see Poppins is actually selected. And then I'm going to select for it to be centered. All right, so that's going to center what's your vision. And you can adjust the line height right here, but I'm going to leave it as is. And you see down here, we've got the words, what's your vision? Now, in a couple of minutes, I will show you how we're going to actually move that over to the blank canvas that we've already created. But first, we want to start with this. So the next thing we want to do, these are Canva colors. Okay, so this gradient that you're seeing here, where it says gradient, and then it's got this little bar with the different colors, and then the coloring down here that you see. These are the colors of Canva. So they're using that as an example because those are the brand colors. I'm going to use my brand color as an example. So what you do is you click on the little circle, and then that's going to pop up where you have this variety of, you can either use this bar here to slide if you don't have a hex code, or you can go down here and you could literally type in your hex code. I'm going to do the one for my darker purple. And I've got it over here on my other screen. Another option is for actually, you can just copy paste it, okay, if you don't have that. But you definitely want to make sure you either use the slide bar but if you have brand colors, you want to make sure you have those colors pulled up before you start working, all right? And then I'm going to click on the second circle. And for this one, I'm going to use, let's see, I think I'll use my lighter purple. And I'm just typing these in, okay? Now remember, this is the Canva color here, so that's why there's still purple here. So I'm going to click the third one, and to give us some good variation, I'm going to use, let's see, I think I'll use my teal and the dark teal there so that you see lots of variation. All right. Now, you'll see down here that it's actually, over here on the left, you'll see that it's taken these colors and it's got, do you see the, let me go up like this. You see the line with the bar, and this is how it's going to look if I click down here to say add to design, okay? In fact, let me go ahead and add that to the design and show you how that looks. So it looks like this. And then just to make this interesting for you, I'm going to click on this and I'm going to click the little plus sign, which is the duplicate. I'm going to drag this one down here because I want you to be able to see the options of having two different looks and how it actually like redesigns all this. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little bar and I'm going to drag it over to the W. And then I'm going to drag this bar down here over here. And I don't, let's see, let's go like this. So I don't know if you can see this in the example here, but when I click update element, you see in the bottom element that even the S is a little dark. The UR is a little dark. It's got the dark teal. And then of course, vision has some of the light purple in it at the beginning. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? So that's how that works. And then if I wanted to go up here and click and add a background to it, I could, okay, which is pretty cool. Now, one thing I do want to point out, because this is a real important point to make, you can't take this font like this. This is an actual, it's almost more like an image. So you can't take this image and then put it into another project or another design and then just edit it. Although there's a workaround, so I'm going to show you how that is. So let's just say that we wanted to use this one at the bottom, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to right click copy. Okay. And now I'm going to go back over here to Canva and I'm going to create design, and I'm going to go to the same thing, just so because do Instagram portrait again. And now I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste, and I've pasted it in here. You can make this larger, okay? But one thing I want to point out is, like, if I click inside, you see I can't change the lettering. Nothing, my cursor is not opening there, okay? So in order to change the wording, I would need to go back. What I did was when I clicked on this, when I double clicked, it opened this app back up. Okay, so now let's go over here and let's say that I want to say, what is your vision? Like that. Okay, what is your vision? And let's say I wanted to leave it on that line. And I don't know if you can see that, but I said, what is your vision? I still have it centered. Okay, and now I'm going to back this up and I'm going to do update element. Now it's added the word is instead of it being apostrophe S, because I actually did it inside the app. So what you can do is you can play with this in one design, get it like you want it. And what I like to do is create these, and then you can create a folder in Canva with certain things that you use over and over. Maybe, like once you get your brand colors in there and you get more or less the look you like with the lettering or the coloring, I'm sorry, the gradient, when you get that like you like it, then you save these to a folder. And the way you do that is you just come up here and click on, you click on file and then save to folder, and you just select the folder you want to save it to. And if you don't see it under the recent, click all, and then your projects, and then pick your project and save it that way. Okay, so I'm not going to save this one, but I wanted you to see how to do that. So this is how you create gradient text inside Canva. And again, once you have your brand colors, the sky's the limit. You can, you can design whatever you want. Maybe you need this, on your website. Maybe you need this, you're wanting to create a new Facebook header. Maybe you're needing to create, a cover for your reels. Maybe you want, your reels to kind of always have the same cover, but of course the words would always be different, and you could create one and use it over and over again, just changing the text, obviously. And so you kind of more or less, you create that template and then you use it again and again. And this goes back to what I always say, time is money. Once you don't have to skimp on design because you're in a hurry. In fact, if you'll slow down to go faster, you create a really good template to use. Let's just say for a reel cover as an example, maybe you even create 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, and you rotate which one you use with this gradient piece as an example. Then you just change up the text, just change up your hook more or less. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Now, I want to remind you to be sure and grab those free Canva templates. You could start with those and then take the tips that I've shown you with using the gradient app inside Canva and make those your own, make them work for your brand. Remember that as a bonus, I've actually included my current Instagram posting plan, plus the video tutorial that guides you with quick tips for easily making these templates your own. There's nothing about gradient in there, but of course you have this video for that. So anyway, you can grab those at the link here at the bottom, or you can, I'll also make sure this link is down below this video and you can grab it there as well. Before we leave though, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and then hit that bell, because I publish a new episode every Thursday. And in the next one, I'll be sharing how to use the Later app for effective social media management. Remember, always keep challenging, keep learning, and keep growing.